I wrote the lyrics for Where Have You Gone pretty soon after my bandmate Tim died. I really wanted to capture the rage and confusion that I felt in the immediate aftermath of his death. It felt very cathartic doing it. It felt very necessary, actually. It felt like something that I really, really needed to do. Producer Angus had made this really beautiful track that he sent me, and it seemed to fit perfectly with the kind of the urgency that I wanted in the song. Yeah, I wrote the whole song pretty much in one go, and unlike many of the songs that I've created, I didn't write down the lyrics. I just sort of sung them straight and then sort of edited it on the go. And I think that's why you end up with those sections that don't really make much sense, where I'm just going, come. I kind of wanted to treat my voice like more of an instrument, and I wanted that kind of sense of desperation to come through where words don't suffice. When producer Angus passed on the track for Where Have You Gone, he told me that it included a really interesting sample, which was actually made by a very close friend of his. He goes by the name of DOL. His name is Ferry. And Ferry had made this sample by recording the NHS clap that happened during lockdown. Just on his phone, recorded people banging pots and pans, and then he'd split off the different sounds and rearrange them into a drum loop, and you can hear it now. Yeah, I love the fact that this drum loop provides a kind of backbone to the track. It definitely gives it a distinct kind of place in time. Everyone can remember the NHS clap. And I also think it lends a certain poignancy and tragedy to the track overall, because when Tim died of a pulmonary embolism, obviously paramedics were called, so there's a kind of, relying on the NHS. And my final fact about Where Have You Gone is in the video. If you pause it at 1 minute 31, you will see the incredibly talented comedian, writer and performer Jade Adams, recently of Strictly Come Dancing fame. She is a very close friend and was very close to Tim as well. And I loved what she did on Strictly Come Dancing. I think she opened up so many conversations, including a very, very important one about grief. She spoke so honestly about the death of her sister, and anyone who can talk so openly and be so vulnerable on primetime TV is an absolute superstar in my book.
Something she said to my mum before she died, she said, "Do you think people will forget me?" And you just said her name on this, and it's incredible. I feel so lucky that I get to do this, because so many people lose people, and grief is so difficult and it's so personal. And to be able to keep the promise that we made her, that we wouldn't let people forget her, is the most incredible gift that anyone could ever give me or my family. It's been so much love.